The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives have suspended their nationwide strike with a warning that no member should be victimized for participating in the strike. I don't know why government does this a lot of times. You beg me to suspend strike, I suspend, and then you start victimizing those who participated in the strike. I don't understand. Is this a joke or a trick or what?
I don't think they are serious about that, but it just may be a threat.
But you have some stubborn governors.
Yes, to make them not to engage in strikes. But strike is inevitable since government and employees generally may not meet up with the agreements reached with the workers. So, but in this case of nursing, nursing and the midwife, this is a very key area in the health sector.
Which is most times ignored.
Yes, because at times we hear of doctors being taken care of, but the nurses, nobody seems to talk about them most of the times. However, let's see how it plays out. I don't think anybody will be victimized at the end of the day, unless, like you pointed out, Anas, that we may have some stubborn governors. So let us see what happens subsequently, and we believe that the main issues that led to this strike will be properly addressed.
True.
Yes, that's the bottom line. To ensure that you address why, so that they won't go on strike. Maybe they just suspended it, and the suspension means that it can be revived at any point in time. So I believe that the government will be on it. I think this is the federal government now.
Yes.
It's a federal nationwide issue.
Well, still talking around strike-related matters, retired soldiers had protested at the Ministry of Finance yesterday, and government officials did also come to say, look, can we talk please? And the protesters had blocked the entrance of the ministry's gate with canopies and chairs demanding their unpaid entitlements. I think this has been the message. The other day was the police retirees that also protested about this pension scheme. You resign, you're pursuing your money, you're not getting it. Finally, even when you get it, it's peanuts compared to the several months or years rather you have put into the job. Especially jobs like this that you're risking your life and that of your family. Some of them will stay 2 years, they've not even seen their families. They're moving their families from one state to another. The job practically affected them and their families, and then they'd retire after 35 years. And you're giving the person 3.5 million. To do what, people? Is it to buy gari or to buy eba? Which one?
They're even lucky that they are giving 3.5 billion. What of state pensioners that have not gotten anything from their own gratuities in the past 20-25 years? But be that as it may, government should address this issue of pensions and gratuities, because it's not money they are dashing them on. It's part of their emoluments that have been kept. And if you go to the National Pension Scheme website, we see that money there is over 7 trillion naira. Government is even borrowing money from the pension scheme to do other infrastructure. So why wouldn't the people whose money have been accumulated in these schemes, why wouldn't they be paid? All the jobs, not just army or this, both in education ministries and so on. You see backlog of gratuities, backlog of pensions, and the people are dying, people are crying that their money should be given to them. Even here in Abia State, there have been an advocacy that the government should look into the gratuities and for future or whatever agreement they reached. And government has promised to look into that, although without any timeline. The people are worried that they should have a timeline. They don't need to come out in the streets to protest as the soldiers and police officers are doing. Some of them are very old. These people say they work for 20 years. In the civil service, they work for 35 years. Some of them 36, 37 years who have restoration.
My mother worked for 42 years.
Yeah, so if after 42 years, like your mother you have just cited, and what she gets at the end of the day, stories and stories and stories. Why government budget keeps bloated. Federal government has been pushing more money to the states.
My problem is, sir, if you cannot save my money, then abolish the pension scheme.
Sure.
Let me enjoy my salary.
Let me have after
it's
a month.
not that you will cut my salary when it's time to give it to me. You are telling me stories.
Yes.
Abolish it.
After all, money has more value then.
Abolish it.
More value
if it's
then
not
when you
working.
were at work. So government should look into all these things, especially as it affects us in Abia State here. Government should hasten action with the committee they have set up together so that people can get their gratuities and pensions as quickly as possible. The money to do that is available now.